Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon and Sagittarius reading. And I pull from the Glyph Oracle the Transformation and the Serpent. Number 44 might be important to you. This is bringing up issues of the way in which you are communicating, bringing language as a tool to heal interactions between, in relationships, between partners, in groups, the way words are used to manifest thoughts, bring them into the shared reality of communication, and the way uh, words can elevate ideas and draw out uh, the truth in situation that may be overwhelmed with facts and figures. So it feels as though you are being supported by your planetary ruler, Mercury, and his cultural iterations in Egypt, for instance, thought, a healer, that language, the scribe, is a form of processing information that brings about healing, knowledge, and wisdom in the same way that communication moves back and forth, as above, so below. But the interesting thing about, I'm thinking of the traditional magician card, is the magician points above and points his wand down below, but he's instead in the fulcrum of the four directions. So it's sort of an orientation around choices and geography, our connection to the land and to our sovereignty over our deeds through our words. I hope that's making sense to you. This full moon is also being reflected in the Seven of Swords card as an overall theme. So here again, there's an idea that you are strategizing communication or actions about communication about actions that you are figuring out, that you are picking your battles. As an example, you are recognizing that some of the resistance you're experiencing is natural as you attempt to move forward in an unconventional way or in an unconventional direction. You see the potential possibilities, others see the risks, and you're looking at how to communicate uh, your desires or your leadership, your direction, your instructions in a way that will not inflame the fears of others or will slip by the hypervigilance of those who are looking for something that will be a red flag. So this is an interesting set of energies I'm picking up on. The Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck is describing this is all in the interest of setting up a new project, a new team, a new direction, building a new business, developing a new idea. So you are marshaling your language, your communication in a way that allows you to continue to move forward, to put information out and receive feedback in a way that helps you identify best alliances and information tools that you may need. In your present, we have the Seven of Wands. This is another seven, and that's positive in terms of moving along on a path of your choice. This is a path that resonates with your values, your sense of purpose and service, what you do best, your skill set, and you are clear that you must minimize the distractions that are coming at you, the request, particularly if you're trying to build something new, something that is unfamiliar to people. You're trying to give yourself the space to do what you do, to work your magic, to focus on your goal, to marshal your resources. Some of this is about the self acceptance of knowing you have a path and a purpose, and that all of the demands on your time or your attention are not appropriately in your wheelhouse. And so, pulling yourself away from trying to fit in by doing the things that will please others or you believe get them on your side is wasted. Really, your best interest is in modeling your own focus on your goal, and in that way, really moving more quickly towards your desired goal, increasingly using strategy, not overtly turning others away, but couching it in a way that allows you to shine in your unique competencies and abilities. In the past, the Queen of Swords is about the way in which perhaps you have been pulling together the seeds of this new idea, this new product or effort that you are now marshaling, the way in which you have convened. It almost feels like a mini think tank or an opportunity for people to get together. You have been sounding out their ideas as you have been asking the right questions. These questions are strategic and has allowed you to flush out the interest and the likely participation of others so that you are informed about the best way to couch your presentation of ideas or a project in the way you want it to grow. So you find yourself in opening up to whatever the topic or the new opportunity is, in being someone that others come to share their ideas, their input, and you are simply able to recognize an opportunity to listen, to take in the information. You don't need to respond, and you haven't been. You've really been letting them air out their sense, and you know this is building buy-in to your project. In the future, the Six of Wands is about, wow, the victory you're experiencing by committing to the group, the community, the collaboration's health and progress. You have undertaken your responsibilities and talents and tasks in such a way that you are experiencing uh, uh, record completion, success, and victory. And this earns you the very trust and regard of those that you are interested in continuing to work with. But you need them to be full participants. So you're seeing your team as a team of peers. You're not showing yourself as a leader per se. You are seeing yourself as a facilitator of an idea so that you value the regard that your teammates or collaborators are recognizing in your efforts. And this represents the very victory you're looking for. It's very interesting, Gemini, how you do not set yourself apart from those that you work with or wish to work with. And this is disarming to people who are looking for a chink in your armor or a flaw in your thinking or your product design, for example. If this reading is resonating with you, Gemini, please like this video. Please share it with others if you feel inclined to do so. I appreciate your comments. And please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate your time. And I'm going to clarify the Seven of Wands in the present with the Two of Wands. Oh, interesting. Now, I get such a strong sense of balance here that you are holding together kind of oppositional factions by allowing them to communicate with one another. So you are clear on your strengths, but you are looking to advance the strengths of your team, your project, or your collective. By facilitating conversation and an opportunity to integrate new ideas into what you already know to be true. The goal, of course, is to turn your energies to a larger, more expanded audience or community or service arena. And this is part of the necessity for your focus on your goals because you're trying to move the conversation and the energy, the enthusiasm, the spirit, the passion of this project forward in a way that allows the entire team to take calculated risks to expand into unfamiliar territory. And the Queen of Swords in the past is clarified by the Two of Cups. So another two sevens, two twos. There's something about the development of your relationship with yourself. This can be or is being supported by a critical partnership. This can be a business partnership, a critical friendship, a friend group, a business team, but primarily this speaks to your strengthening relationship with yourself. This is a greater acceptance of who you have been and who you are becoming. So this is a kind of fluidity that you are known for, the ability to hold your feelings and your ideas and to honor them both as you recognize that you are becoming a human becoming rather than a human doing. And you are not lost in the tasks. You see yourself reflected in every part of a project that you are facilitating in many ways. And in the future, the Six of Wands is clarified by, this feels like two cards, the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups has you looking very clearly at the mistakes you've made in the past. And I think you are appreciating your ability to recognize patterns that you chose over and over again, that no one forced you to choose. You were free to make other choices, but you were uh, uh, involved in a repeated um, rejection, trying to give your love as a way of being approved of, as a way of gaining love. And that was not entirely consensual. That was not based on a deeper connection and agreement with others. Um, Instead, you're now completely fulfilling this sense of deeper connection with yourself, which in turn allows you to access deeper connection with others, an agreement that you are willing and able to move towards a project, a manifestation with which you are both aligned. And in many ways, you are allowing yourself the ability to grieve the loss of your old patterns, your old way of identifying friends, colleagues, partners who perhaps were not accepting of you, who continually rejected you, who did not value you in the way that led to repeated heartache. But now, you're or accepting friendship as being adequate when what you really wanted was the deeper connection of love. And you're finding that in self-love in a way that is opening up the admiration of your collaborators to a greater and deeper connection that is afforded to you in both ways. I'm brought back to this transformation serpent card, the idea I have of a caduceus of Hermes, in which the serpents are wrapped around the staff, the chakras, in thought, meditation, or initiation, asking permission as we grow in our consciousness. Thought, the scribe, is documenting our progress. And there is something here about the way in which you are able to use words in communication more effectively to advance your team and to advance your project. You have all the love you need inside, and you continue to reflect upon that in a positive way. I'm going to finish off this reading with Pure Magic Oracle, and I hope this reading has been insightful for you. And I've pulled Ancient Amulets, Fortune, Protection, Skills, and Possessions. It's interesting as there's like a crystal necklace or prayer beads sparkling from the hand. Hands are one of your symbols, Gemini. You are facile. You are mutable. You are adept. You are able to manipulate information, data, craft skillfully. You are often seen as lucky, as quicksilver. That's one of your energies. But the skills you possess are healing. The ability to communicate, articulate, travel, move through space and time is part of the gift that you offer your partnerships, your team, and the project that you are have in your sights moving forward. So, if you've enjoyed this content, there's more content here. And until next time, Gemini, namaste.